Is your spiritual path setting you free, or trapping you in a new kind of cult? That question burns, doesn't it? Because no one wants to admit they sought light and found chains. Picture this: a quiet room, incense burning in the corner, a soft voice whispering, "Trust, follow the master. He knows the way." But does he? Modern spirituality has become a spectacle of control. Digital gurus with millions of followers selling empty promises, miracle courses, secret rituals. They claim they'll set you free, but they build new prisons. The prison of toxic positivity, the prison of forced manifestation, the prison of faith without questioning. Alan Watts warned us, spirituality without questioning is just another form of control. But who's listening? You think you're ascending, but you're just trading one system for another, leaving the church, only to kneel at the feet of an influencer, trading the preacher for the Instagram guru, the pulpit for the feed, the sermon for a scripted mantra. They tell you you're special, but only if you pay the fee. They tell you you're light, but only if you follow their rules. Ask yourself, why am I listening to this person? What do they gain from my devotion? What am I ignoring in the name of spiritual peace? Visualize this: a crowd, eyes closed, smiling in trance, repeating meaningless phrases. Now, step outside and see yourself. Are you there too? The brutal question is this: is your awakening real? Or just another hypnosis disguised as light? Is your spiritual path setting you free, or trapping you in a new kind of cult? They say surrender, trust, don't question. But when you stop questioning, you stop being free. Since childhood, you were conditioned to obey. First it was school, then family, then religion. Now, it's digital gurus. They tell you what to think, what to feel, what to fear. And the most dangerous part, they say they're doing it for your good. Picture this: a colorful feed filled with motivational quotes, promises of infinite abundance, instant healing. You scroll, and every video plants an idea. You need to raise your vibration. You must be grateful all the time. You must follow their method. This isn't spirituality. This is coercive control. It's dark psychology disguised as light. They tell you, if your life hasn't improved, it's because you don't believe enough. If you're suffering, it's because you're in low vibration. If you fail, it's your fault. Not the system, not the guru, not the manipulation. It's a perfect trap. You seek freedom, but you enter a cage. A cage made of pretty words, sweet promises, and empty affirmations. And the more you believe, the more guilt you feel, because you think the failure is yours. But the brutal truth is, you were programmed to feel that way. Ask yourself, why does this spirituality make you feel inadequate? Why do you need a master to feel complete? Why is every answer hidden behind another paid course? The question is direct. Are you seeking awakening, or just consuming another product? Is your spiritual path setting you free, or trapping you in a new kind of cult? The answer lies in what you refuse to see, in your shadow. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." This is exactly what gurus and digital cults exploit. They take your shadow, your fears, your guilt, your pain, and turn it into a product. Picture this: a stage, a charismatic guru, thousands of eyes locked, in awe. He points to the audience and says, "You are the source of everything. If you don't have, it's because you don't believe enough. If you suffer, it's because your vibration is wrong." And the crowd applauds. But what are they applauding? The denial of pain? The silencing of the shadow? The reinforcement of guilt? They turn you into a fragmented archetype, the blind devotee who never questions, the eternal guilty who internalizes every failure, the empty seeker who consumes endlessly but never finds, and you don't even realize Every mantra you repeat without reflection is a piece of your identity you give away. Every absolute truth you accept without questioning is an invisible chain. The shadow doesn't disappear because you pretend it's not there. It grows. The more you suppress it, the more it controls you. And the gurus know this. They feed your guilt and sell you the solution. The brutal question is, how many parts of yourself have you lost in trying to be light? How many pains have you buried because they told you it was low vibration? How many times have you silenced yourself just to stay in the herd? If spirituality is freedom, why do you need a master to be free? Is your spiritual path setting you free or trapping you in a new kind of cult? Maybe it's time to face the truth you've been avoiding. Because spiritual freedom is not a gift. It's a brutal choice, a silent rebellion against the system that wants you compliant. Picture this, a feed flooded with promises of healing, prosperity, forced gratitude. Now, stop. Close your eyes. Breathe. Ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I following these people? Why do I believe what they say? Reframing is this. It's turning questions into weapons. It's realizing that your true purpose is not a package sold by a guru. Your purpose is to stand firm and say, I choose to question. I choose to feel the discomfort of doubt. I choose to be whole, even with the parts that hurt. They say, abandon the ego. But who benefits from that? They say, be light, don't make trouble. But who defines what light is? Spiritual rebellion is breaking that cycle. It's refusing to be a follower and becoming a thinker. It's saying, I don't need anyone to connect with what is sacred. You are solely responsible for your awakening. And that is both the burden and the freedom. There is no master, no course, no ritual that can replace inner work. The final question is clear. Do you want to awaken? Or just feel better for a few minutes before falling back into the same cycle? The choice is yours. Is your spiritual path setting you free? Or trapping you in a new kind of cult? They want you to obey, to accept without questioning, to repeat the mantras, to smile, even when the pain is screaming inside. But real courage isn't smiling in the face of a lie. It's facing discomfort. It's saying, I don't believe just because you have followers. I don't accept just because you speak eloquently. I don't follow just because you promise miracles. Dark resilience is this. It's enduring the void without chasing the next promise. It's resisting the seductive pull of the quick fix. It's turning off the screen, taking a deep breath and saying, I am not a follower. I am a thinker. Picture this. You, alone in a dark room. The screen glows, calling your name. Promises of abundance, glowing quotes, hypnotic voices. You feel the urge to click, but you stop. Close your eyes. Feel the silence. Feel the discomfort. Feel the power returning to you. Disobedience isn't shouting. It's pausing. It's thinking. It's refusing to comply. They want your mind, your time, your soul. But you can say no, and that no is your first step to freedom. The question is clear. Will you keep seeking the perfect guru? Or will you become the master of your own mind? Is your spiritual path setting you free or trapping you in a new kind of cult? Now you know, not every light illuminates, not every word calms, not every guru teaches. Some just sell, some just manipulate. Some just want your time, your attention, your devotion. They created a marketplace for the soul. They promise healing, sell hope, deliver illusion, and the price is you, your mind, your freedom, your ability to question. But now, you see, now you understand that true spirituality doesn't come from the outside. It's not in a feed, a video, or a mantra repeated mindlessly. It's born in silence, in discomfort, in the question that won't go away. Why do I believe what I believe? Rebellion begins when you stop repeating, when you stop following, when you stop searching, and start finding yourself. If you've made it this far, write in the comments, "I am the glitch in the system." Because you're no longer a follower. You are the thinker. You are the blind spot the system can't control. The truth isn't comfortable, but it's the only way.